off we go to Mount Gagazet, which is a terrible, terrible pit of doom, and the chat just reloaded. Apparently, a whole bunch of people said everything while I couldn't read the chat. Alright, hello Rishtaka. Continuing onward. I really wish the chat would stop breaking.
What is it this time?
And they're gonna sing to us. This is the theme song of the game, basically. Gotta catch them all, Akasha. Gotta catch all the summons. Or Aeons, I guess. This is kinda creepy, by the way. I mean, they just stop you and then surround you and start singing this hymn. I mean, if this just happened, you know, walking down the street, I'd be a little worried. Be slightly flattered, but then I'd be worried about them stealing money. They're trying to take our gil. They trying to take our gil. Okay, continuing on. There's a whole bunch of enemies here that I don't particularly like. There's also some treasures here. I've already missed 2, actually. So I should probably go back and get those. Those are bombs. They're called grenades. They function in the same way as bombs. Lulu is optimal for those. She only has level 2 magic, though, because I'm being silly. I don't actually know. Who has sense? She doesn't. Sleepy does. That's who does. Titus does. So they're weak to freaking blizzard for some reason. They're on a mountain covered in snow and they're weak to blizzard.
Well then, what next?
I don't even understand how that works. That was atrocious damage. We could probably kill him with Arin, to be honest. 418 damage, not gonna work. And evade and counter. Yeah, Waka does more damage than Lulu. So we're just gonna have to do that. Lulu's not useful at all until she gets level 3 magic at this point. Let's hope you kill that. Okay. 7,000 damage, you better kill it. That evade and counter is amazing. I just want to point that out. He's dodging every single attack. Even Kamari does more damage than Lulu. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. 1 AP. What does that learn her? What does that learn her? That make Jesus Christ. Arin's almost done with his sphere grid, by the way, if you didn't notice that. This is his final area. He gets both of his final skills over here, so Entrust and Sentinel. And a luck. Entrust is, he gives his overdrive to someone else. So, if he has a full overdrive and you want, say, Yuna to have an overdrive so she can grand summon, you can use Entrust. And I'm just gonna go through the sphere real quick. Actually, do I want him to go down Yuna's way? That goes straight to Reflect and Dispel. Regen. He's got Steel. That's all I really wanted from Riku's path. I'm gonna go down Yuna's path. He's just gonna be an do everything kind of guy, and we're gonna go ahead and unlock that sphere for him. Because we're here anyway. Special spheres, by the way. I'm not entirely sure what they do, but apparently they activate a special sphere activated by an ally. Sure. Whatever. I think Titus is also near the end of his. Everyone's near the end of theirs, but Arin's closest. Yeah, there's Titus's. Quick Hit. Quick Hit is the opposite of Delay. Just so you know, it makes Titus attack faster. Water Gun, that's not the one I wanted. Fire, there's Blizzaga. And I forgot Riku, so it makes him attack faster instead of slowing down the enemy. Which is good, because most things at the end of the game are kind of immune to that anyway. And I need to go back and get some treasure. Because treasure. Where is this thing at? I think it's over here. Not sure. There's another robot. You're going to continue fighting those little Albed Machina for basically the rest of the game. And basically for the rest of the game, I'm just going to continue stealing from them. Because, quite simply, it's the easiest way to kill them. Everything else is a huge waste of time.
That's how it's done.
Indeed, it is. That's how every fight in this place should go, but it's probably not going to. There it is. They hide it. There's a Mega Potion to replace some we lost. There's a bunch of Gil over here. I don't recall how to get to it. There we go. Apparently like that. Oh yeah, I need to get Lulu experience. Right? Oh, great. These things, and it was an ambush. I hate these fights. And Psych Up. That increases his damage, if I'm not mistaken. And for the sake of doing this properly, they're weak to fire, 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 fire. That big guy is the main problem in most of these fights, if you do happen to get him. There we go. Good job, me. High five. Killed those two. Good news. And let's get Lulu some experience. Theoretically, anyway. Unless she dies, which I hope she doesn't. And he did that. Which means... nothing, really. We're just gonna threaten him.
You don't want to move.
You missed, Aaron. You missed. Good job. Actually, since we're sitting here doing nothing, I may as well just swap everyone out and have them guard. For that delicious experience. Delicious experience. He'll put his hands down eventually, I'm pretty sure. I don't know exactly how long it takes, but he'll do it eventually. No? You're still gonna have your hands up there, buddy? Or do I have to hit him? I can't remember. I thought he put his hands down on his own. There he goes. Now just hit him in the face a bunch. Why, I'm not really sure why I still have Kamari in the group there. He's not very good at damage.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Freaking 700 damage. Look at that experience. Lulu didn't level up. Great. This isn't a very good place to grind, by the way. Apparently that's not where I had to go. How do I get to this treasure? Or is that not that treasure not this again? And it was an ambush. Oh, lordy. These fights, man, these fights. And he would punch freaking Titus in the face. Great! So they nullify water damage. And we don't have an overdrive. Well, you know what? Go ahead and not kill one of them for me, Lulu. And we're gonna summon. Theoretically, this should go well. They're weak to fire. And we'll get Ifrit out. And we'll freeze the game for some reason here. Doesn't have an overdrive, sadly, but we're gonna work with it. Hopefully he doesn't get horribly mauled. He still has level 1 fire. Apparently that thing does psych up at the beginning of every fight. Also, these guys can confuse you. That's why I hate these things. And the chat just reloaded. I hate when the chat does that so much. Kill him? Thank you. Killed him by like 4 hit points. And he very well may die here. Oh, good job. Good job, Ifrit, on not dying. A dash of AP on them cupcakes. Also, if you're doing the capturing thing, which I am, I'm trying to move my book over there. There we go. Heal yourself? No, actually dismiss. Great. Get everyone experience while we can. If you're capturing monsters, just go ahead and start capturing them on your way through places now. Like, for instance, right now, I could go through and capture all these enemies that I'm fighting. I'm gonna go do that on my own time, though. I don't quite remember how many of each you have to catch, so I think it's 10 of each, I'm not sure. Look at Sleepy being almost dead all the time. You know what, let's go ahead and heal him. Because I still don't have healer for Yuna, because I don't ever heal in battle most of the time. Arin went, Kamari. I don't know if you can hit him with magic, actually. Let's see if we can.
Let's end this.
Let's not, because you're not going to kill him in one move. Okay, so you can do magic. And that made him put his hands down. Well, there you go. Learning something new every day. Hit him in the face, thank you.
See ya.
I could make her pray each turn, that's actually a good idea. It slows down my experiencing, but we'll have to deal with that. Where... How do I get to over there? Oop, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Progress, kind of progress. I'm just gonna start running away from these fights. Nope, never mind, this is an easy fight.
Not much has changed in 10 years.
Not really, Arin. Kill the one in the middle first, by the way. It's the fastest of them. And because I have two people that can steal, I can swap Kamari in and kill another one. And they keep giving you Albed potions. It's a huge, giant waste of inventory space, but sure, steal from him. Look at how easy that was. I typically kill them as quickly as possible, because otherwise they like to stab you and deal like 900 damage a pop. All of this for 20,000 gil. Okay, continuing on, finally. Christ, if I can get off of this place without getting an encounter every 4 seconds.
What should I do?
You should kill them, is what you should do. Thank you for querying. This is also why I despise this place. The encounter rate seems like it's ridiculously high. There's also a pretty hard fight at the end of this area, so keep that in mind as the chat continues to break. Good job, Twitch. I don't know what's up with Twitch. It's just always broken all of the time. And I have a bajillion of every item, so I'm just gonna periodically waste potions on stuff. This place is also pretty big. It's 3 screens worth of giant nonsense, so... Riku. Steal, please. Apparently that one gives you grenades. Those are good. Grenades are always good to have. Swap Yuna out. To pray for seemingly no apparent reason. Good job, Yuna. You've provided a great service to this fight by doing absolutely nothing worth it. If prayer actually healed more than that, it would be seemingly useful, but 200, especially at this point in the game, you may as well just spend a turn using Cura or Kiraga or whatever. Steal? Hey look, she might actually get 2 turns. Amazing. No, she's not, never mind. Does Prey actually count towards healer? Or does she have to actually heal people's HP or just use it? I'm not really sure. I like Albed Machina. They're really easy to kill. They're the easiest thing in this area to kill. They're the easiest group in this area. Talking to these, I believe, gets you into certain items, I think.
These mark the graves of
Can't
summoners
quite
and
remember.
guardians who failed.
Or maybe it's just a little storyline. These are, yeah, as she mentioned, these are graves of summoners. A lot of them die on this mountain, apparently, probably because they're mugged by random encounters every quarter foot or something. It doesn't make any sense at all. I may have to just start fast-forwarding these fights, because good god, fights. Or just set my menu up to memory instead of default, so it actually stays on steel, because that appears to be all we're fighting most of the time. Fireball. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure how Waka can throw things that are on fire, but whatever. The next treasure is, I believe way in the southwest corner of this area. you need to swap. But I believe there's a hidden item directly in front of us here coming up, and back to Riku to steal. I guess I could have swapped the other way, but whatever. We're not here for efficiency. You can also waste overdrives here if you want to, but there's really no point, and you should probably save them for the boss fight at the end of this. You kind of expect there to be a boss fight. I mean, it's Final Fantasy, so... Up this little path, I think there's something up here. If we could not get random encounters... Oi! So many robots to kill. So little time. Frag grenades are better than grenades, by the way, for those of you curious. They are actually two separate items, pretty sure they are anyway. Apparently she can't use grenades. Oh yeah, you have to go through use for that. I was going to show you, but turns out you can't. Steal. You can mug them as well, and it'll still insta-kill them, but that's a waste of MP. Because it takes MP to mug stuff for some reason. Whatever reason that is. Can you please stop mugging me? There we go. Braska's Sphere. Yes, take a look. I just wanted to sit next to it, that's all I wanted it for.
Hello, Eunice. I hope you are well.
Yes.
Wonder how old you are.
72.
Now that you're watching this sphere, you must be very beautiful, like your mother. I wish I could see you.
Like an orange just standing next to a grave in the background there.
Oh, by the way, Jekt and Oren send their regards. So far, our journey has been very entertaining. Of course, it is a hard journey, but I have no regrets. It is the path I have chosen. Yuna, when you have grown, you will have to find your own path. Do what you must do the way you want to do it.
With cupcakes.
Doors will always open themselves to those who do. Listen close, Yuna. Future
And
is yours
doors.
to make.
And cup doors.
Live the way you
Cake
want.
doors. Door cakes.
Whatever way that may be, you have your father's full support.
Of cupcakes.
Yuna, I will always be with you.
See, what it is Braska has a bakery under his name. That's the full support he's talking about. He's got an entire, like, franchise of bakeries. Banishing Blade's pretty cool. That's basically the overdrive I'll be using for most of the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure it can insta-kill an enemy occasionally. It doesn't often work, but it is possible. So we'll walk in, keep Yuna standing there like a doofus, because that's what Yuna does, and pray. How many times do I have to do this to get healer? Maybe I already have healer, I don't know. We're just going to use Auron and Waka to kill these, because, let's be honest, they're better at it than Lulu. Actually, I do need to get Lulu experience, so let's swap her in. Whenever it lets me, you've done your job for now. Okay, so 2 hits from them can kill him. Good news. And evade encounter. I like how he literally just bashes it over its head with a ball. A very, very spiky ball. I'm not sure how he holds that thing, but other than very carefully. Continuing on, the treasure chest should be over here, if I'm not mistaken, unless I've confused myself somehow or another. Which I very well probably have. I have the wrong party for this ambush. Good job, Waka. 700 damage. That's the move they do, like, constantly. It's really quite obnoxious. That, swap. Never mind. I was gonna swap someone out to kill that thing, but that clearly went well. Not Yuna, that's not who I wanted. I want Riku. I'm not sure how Yuna and Riku look similar in that thing, but whatever. We'll roll with it. And guitar playing. Can Lulu get her magic now? Yes. Everyone else can wait. Lulu needs magic and some HP. So she should now be able to deal decent actual damage to these things, although she's a little bit behind everyone else. Where's the end of her line? There it is. You can also go south and learn Ultima, I think, or nope, double cast. We will come back to learn that later because we don't have I don't think we have enough spheres for that, do we? 1 level 4? Actually, we do. You know what, actually? How do I get there? That. Yeah, we're gonna go down and get double cast once we get there. Save everyone else's sphere grids for later. Double cast is very useful. I quite like it. And encounters, I do not quite like. There are weapons that have no encounter on them.
The mountain itself is the trial.
Which I'll probably have to like make or buy or something at some point. Probably after we get through all of the areas, I'll just use that stuff. Let's see how much damage she does now. I don't know what those are weak to, actually. So let's not. Let's find out what they're weak to. They're weak to fire. Okay. See, that makes more sense than all this crap that's weak to ice in this place. I mean, why are these things weak to ice if they live in snow their entire life? I don't understand. Yo no comprende, señor. Continuing on, can I do anything with this? I can.
Summoners that die appear. Aren't sent to the farmland.
Why not?
Who would send them? They die alone.
She has a point.
So that means...
They turn to fiends.
Many have become fiends, and they may want Yuna's company.
Well, Yuna will be fine.
Maybe.
You're right.
Unless she gets mugged by monsters, and then she won't be fine. Don't forget to head down this way. This other little side path, because there is a treasure over here. It's the defending bracer. Not a terribly useful item, but... Let's get Lulu to try and kill something, shall we? Fire. Let's see how much she does now. She did 1200 before. She does 2400 now. That seems like a good trade-off, if I do say so. So she's actually useful now, thank God. Let's do... You know what, let's go ahead and do Banishing Blade. Because why not? I don't remember the key combination for this. He has to drink before he does it. Up, L1 down, R1. R1, push R1. My R1 button wasn't working. Curse you, R1 button, curse you. That is quite a bit of damage, and that is why I like that overdrive, because it does a metric crap ton of damage. It's like your mainstay for killing single enemies, pretty much. You can actually be useful now. Those are... I don't remember what they're weak to. I keep doing that. Every single time I keep doing that. Just kill it. There. 7,000. I wish they did 7,000 every hit, but that would kind of make me overpowered at this point. And the lovely guitar in the background that I'm going to have to take out during editing, because people aren't very polite. Inconsiderate fool. And it's this encounter again. The Triple Machina and this encounter are what you'll fight basically 90% of the time in this area. So kind of get used to it at this point. Kill you, kill you. Luckily this fight's pretty easy. They're just, if you're not set up right, one of them will get a turn before you kill him. Sadly. If you don't have the proper people out is what I mean. Continuing on, if I can get off of the ledge, there we go, Christ. Freaking ledges of evilness. Hey, we're actually set up properly for this fight. Go us. And this is what you... Well, that's... Okay, whatever, I guess she's gonna attack again. And that is a properly set up fight. You should not take any damage in fights that you're actually ready for. Random encounters, anyway. Boss fights is unavoidable to take damage in those, so. Now we need to cut down this way to the exit. All that stuff below us is the rest of the mountain, by the way, so we'll get to see that in a moment here. You don't need to be here. Waka needs to be here. I'm curious if chat's broken again. And I always use Titus's, wasn't paying attention there. I screwed that up. I always use Titus's overdrives whenever he gets them. If you screw that up, he does half the attacks instead of the full barrage of them. So try not to screw it up. Regardless, that one's dead. This one's going to be dead here shortly. I'm curious if chat's actually broken again. It often is, and there's my mouse. Go mouse. Let's see. No... Can he kill it? 28, maybe. Nope. 100 damage off, good god. And now my chat's not loading. Good job, me. He's got it. That's what happens when you reload your chat to try and fix stuff that Twitch broke. It breaks it further. And guitar in the background. These inconsiderate guitar playing. Lordy, 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 lordy. And the random encounter rate in this place really isn't helping at all any sort of progress. Let's just get Kamari out here, because it doesn't really matter who comes out first, as long as both of them are out here by some point. And I need to heal, actually. Let's kill that one. Can Art actually kill them now? No. Not quite. I think he only has like a few hundred left after that hit, though. Probably. I don't think he has more than 5,000. Let me check, because I'm actually curious. I don't know where those are. 8,700 health? I don't really know. And chat can't tell me because the chat's not loaded. I hate Twitch, like most of the time. Hello.
Greetings.
Hello, Once.
My name is Once.
And I have a funny accent.
We have met several times before, right?
Apparently.
Not running today?
I have to carry on my brother's business. You've met him, I think. Owaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
This is Owaka's brother.
My brother wanted to come help Lady Yumi, but the temple imprisoned him for helping trade.
Oh no!
They imprisoned him because of
They've
us.
captured him.
He doesn't
We must
regret
free
it.
him in a valiant charge
He
in
told
prison,
me
or something
before
like
they
that, I
took
don't know.
Don't worry about me, just go help Lady Yumi.
But why would your brother do this for us?
Well, hey, this isn't the time for talking. There's dealing to be
Always
done.
picks playing it
Welcome to
right
Owaka.
now. Let's see what the guy's got. I think he's got a few things that are good. Holy crap. That's actually a pretty good weapon, but that is mainly what I want. That's probably the only thing I'll be able to get. Double penalty's pretty good, conductor's pretty good. Booster Cactuar, however, is what I want. There's a few other things I think are good. Survivor is pretty good. Tetra Shield's really good, if you can manage to afford that as well. Tetra Arm Guard's good. Tetra Amulet. Tetra anything, basically, is pretty good. Because they almost always have 4 slots and 2+10s. All of those have 2+10s. So those are pretty good. You can customize those pretty well.
I will be sure to
Lulu should do a whole metric crap ton of damage now, and my chat finally loaded. So hello again, chat. All 2 of you that it says are actually in the chat. Good God. So let's see. Let's heal. And I'll check what items he has and refill my high potion.
Welcome to Owaka.
Welcome to Once. Refill that. Let's buy a few more holy water. Why not? We're gonna need that holy water later. So continuing on to this random encounter, which has a use for Lulu. Look at that. Lulu's gonna get to be useful. Yay. So let's see how much damage Lulu does. Those are weak to fire. Right? Yeah. She's got her little Cactuar now. 4K, that's what I'm talking about. That's what she should always be doing. Look at that. She went from basically useless to incredibly powerful. Good job, Lulu. And it's that magic booster. I think it takes more MP, but it does more damage, is what magic booster does. I can't recall. I know it does more damage, I just don't know if it takes more MP. I guess I could... No, I can't check, because there's no tooltip for that. Freaking
That's how it's done.
lack of tooltips in this game, man. Needs more tooltips, needs more stuttering and whatnot. Continuing on, there's a path this way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, should be an HP sphere down here. So we could actually kill these things with Lulu now, I think. Or severely hamper them, anyway. But I'm not going to do that because, quite frankly, it's easier to do in Kamari. And Kamari needs some experience anyway. Well, it doesn't need experience, but it'd be good to have experience. There we go. Plus, you know, free Albed potions. If we ever need mass healing and poison antidotes and whatnot like that, we can just use Albed potions. Well, there's 2 chests down here. Where's the other one? Level 4 key spheres down here. Well, there you go. If we didn't have enough key spheres before, we do now. We also have another random encounter. With this fight again. Yay. Plus you can also boost Lulu if you really need to. Monster C? What's that guy? Let's kill him first, actually. Although that's probably going to be a poor idea since the other 2 can confuse us. Now that I think about that, that's a pretty poor idea. Whatever. You can focus Lulu and she'll probably do at least, I'm probably going to say 6k damage on that. Is chat working? Yes, chat is indeed working. Let's hope he doesn't confuse anyone. Nope. Okay. Well, working, if you can call it that, I suppose. Just, you know, kill it with a cactuar. Oh. It didn't work as planned. I was hoping the cactuar would actually kill it. Did everyone's chat break when I reloaded it or something? Or what? Or is everyone's chat just constantly breaking like mine is? My god, I hate you, Mount Gagazette, with a passion. At least Lulu's useful now, so she can actually do something meaningful in this fight. Theoretically, anyway. Hold on, I mean, they're weak to Blizzard, right? Which, again, makes 0 sense, but whatever. So Lulu can hit the other one, or he can just kill that one by himself. That's cool, too.
Icing on the cake.
Just do whatever you want. Or 12? Oh, come on. They must be strong against magic or something. Well, that explains why Waka and Arin are so good at killing them. And they both did over 7,000 damage. Not quite 9,000. But 7,000 is close enough. Continuing on this way, is there anything else in this area? Not that I know of. I think that's the only treasure on this spot, and my map appears to agree with me. There is another small path that juts out that I'm going to check. I don't remember there being anything on it, but there probably is. There's almost always things on little paths like that that jut out. Would you stop electrocuting people? I did a lot of damage, wow. Wasn't expecting that much. Excuse me. Lulu could probably kill those Machina now with Thunder, or Thundaga, or whatever you want to call it, but I'm just gonna keep stealing. Saves time, gets me Albed potions, gets me grenades, etc, etc. I've already explained that, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going backwards, am I? No. Okay. I was afraid I was going backwards for a second there. It is possible, I've done it before. I've managed to lose myself in this place. Back to Waka. Back to killing things. Can he critical it? Nope. They're immune to that. I was hoping he'd critical and insta-kill it, but I don't care what Monster C does. I did Fyra for some reason. Why did I do that? Why, oh why did I use Fyra? And the sound's glitching out again, so I'll probably have to restart the emulator if I ever get to a friggin' save point. I have to do that periodically. I don't remember what this guy's weak to, if anything. Apparently fire's good enough. And Waka learned ally. Good job, Waka. Don't hit it? Okay. You can also put bio on those and just wait for it to kill itself with the poison damage, if you really want to. Or you can just do that and make him explode. I prefer the personal exploding option. Lulu's taken so long to get sphere levels.
All this way, only to fail. It must have been tough.
They're dead, what does it matter? My golly, that journey was hard until up to that point where I died. This way. There is nothing over there. Okay. Highly unusual, but whatever. Let's see.
Better than freezing to death.
Well, there you go. Arn kind of makes a good point. Better than freezing to death. She has no MP. Well, you know what that means. It means basically nothing, but I'm gonna have Sleepy, for no apparent reason, hit that thing in the face and make it expand. And probably cast Fire Out on us whenever it's done. Sure, hit it again. Why not? It can't hurt. It's not gonna explode anyway until someone hits it one more time, but no one's gonna hit it one more time, so... because it's dead. Well, someone's gonna hit it one more time, you know what I mean. Maybe you don't know what I mean, I don't know. Hopefully you do. If you don't, well, I just hit it with Titus, that was a huge waste of time. Not sure why I did that, but whatever. I really wish the Brotherhood wasn't an elemental weapon, considering it's the main weapon for Titus for the entirety of the game, basically. Is there a save point at the end of this place? Yes, okay. That's an extra save point. Oh, we're right in front of the boss here. Okay. Thought the boss was after the additional save point, so there's 2 save points coming up. That's pretty exciting. You can't steal. I don't know why I was trying to steal with him. My chat decided to reload again. I don't know about you, Kasha, but that dress made of belts is probably pretty warm. You can, in fact, as Kasha points out, you can just sit on this save point and grind up a bunch of levels prior to this boss fight. I don't think I'm going to need to, but it is possible. You can just do little circles around this, and I'm going to do the sphere grid now. I wasted a whole bunch of time. Let's go right there. What is this again? That's reflect. Let's dispel. Should I go back and get reflect? I don't know if I want to go back and get reflect. I don't really use reflect all that much, but having shell and protect with Kamari might be good. But, you know, having Kiraga and regen with Kamari might also be good. Well, you know, I'm gonna get that HP regardless, so we may as well get that. And I'll just let him sit there since he can't get anything else regardless. My R1 button's like atrocious. Okay. I don't know what's up with my R1 button, but we're gonna continue on like nothing ever happened. Me. Pause for a moment there. There's my mouse. Hello, mouse. It pops up every once in a while. Reflect actually might be a good idea. We'll probably go that way, I guess. I don't use really shell or protect terribly often, since you can't hit everyone with it. It takes way too long to get it set up with that. My mouse does want a cupcake, yes. It might get a little fatter though. I don't know if I want my mouse to be any heavier than it already is. There's a lot of level 3 keys, spheres around here, level 3 locks around Arin's end. You... still basically useless now. Half a cupcake. Wish the chat would stop breaking. Hold on. There we go. There's the mouse again. The mouse came back to eat its cupcake. Nom. Nom nom. Okay, so we need to wrap back around so we're gonna get double cast. If you have double cast by this fight, that would be amazing. Because it would make it quite a bit easier at the start of it, but I don't, so we're just gonna deal without it. You don't need double cast for this fight, but you need at least to have the level 3 magic. It'd be great if you had that weapon that boosts your magic as well, so. This mouse is already pretty fat, I gotta say. I can actually take Yuna back and learn steal and use with her as well. I don't know how many spheres that would take. You know what? we'll come back to that. Let's see if I can actually do that with 2 spheres. Nope, we'll just come back to that later then. I don't need steel right now with 3 people anyway. Technically, I don't even need steel with 2 people right now. You can't do anything. Okay, save it. I didn't get an encounter turning around, which is amazing. And I'm going to stop the recording and restart the emulator real quick because it's glitching out the sound again like a boss.